Hello, YouTubers. Oops. Oh, I try again. Hello, YouTubers. That's better. I am Yorkshire. Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back to Yorkshire Video. I am Mark. I am with the numpty.
Hi, I'm Jen with the biggest numpty ever, as we know.
No, she's the numpty. She's the biggest numpty. Yes, we are your host, your presenters, whatever you want us to be. And yes, we are cheaper and better than the BBC. So, what have I got for you today? Well, I'm going to have a chat, but I'm going to do a disclaimer. What I'm going to talk about is I'm not an expert. It's just my opinions and Jen's opinions, and that's all it is. So, without further ado, let's start. So, we're going to talk about bullying in general. People go through it every day. There's suicides over bullying and things like that. So, if you are being bullied, and you want to talk to someone, you can talk to the Samaritans. Now, you can call us anytime free on 116 123. That's the Samaritans outline. But chat with us online pilot. If calling it isn't for you in the future, you'll be able to use our live online chat service to talk to the Samaritans in real time. What happens when you chat with us online? You'll join the waiting room on this page. We'll keep you updated on your wait time. If you can start writing your first message. Type, we listen once the chat started, and sometimes we'll listen to you and help you talk through your concerns and worries and troubles. We give you space to be yourself, well focused on your thoughts and feelings, may ask questions to help you explore how you feel. We won't tell you what you should do. We won't make decisions for you. Our advice or opinions are not important for the chat. Are not important for the chat. So our new web chat service makes it possible to chat with a Samaritan online. Samaritans can type. Typing can be more comfortable than talking sometimes. Talking on a phone just isn't on an option. Our trained volunteers will read your message and respond in real time, helping you work through what's on your mind. We won't judge or tell you what to do, no matter your spelling, punctuation, or how you express yourself. You also don't have to be suicidal to get in touch. Whatever going through a Samaritan will face it with you. The quickest way to get in touch is still to call us free on 116 123. So, we have created a pilot web chat service for now, and we're running a web chat on a small scale, meaning it's not available to everyone yet. Once we feel ready and confident we can provide consistently high quality service, we will launch the web chat to everyone and expand its opening hours. So there you go. That's the Samaritans. So if anyone is, just want to talk to them, you can do. You don't have to be suicidal, like you just said me read there. So, but people do get bullying, and so there's different types of bullying. There's you can be bullied at home, believe it or not. It might not be direct physical to you, but it could be mental bullying. And mental bullying means it could be domestic violence, things like that. Mainly where young people get bullied is mainly it's like school. So you get bullied at school, you get bullied at work. You can get bullied even outside playing in playing ground and things like that. And you can also get bullied like I say, online. Online bullying is the most popular because people think if they do it online, they're not going to get caught. You know, they think it's not illegal and things like that. So you get online bullying. You get a lot of it, and, and I mean, I know people who have been bullied at work by other people of their team, or even the boss does it. You know what I mean? I've known that to happen and things like that. So, online bullying, like I said, bullying in general it's out there. It's still happening. People don't talk about it, but it does. But bullying can literally lead to someone not telling people, and then suddenly it's too much for them, and then they commit suicide. That is what the Samaritans are trying to prevent. That's why I always say Samaritans is the best people to talk to. They're well trained at dealing with things like this. You know what I mean? So, so being bullied I've been bullied myself. I was bullied at school. I was bullied at work until, well, they started to bully me at work. Where I were working once, and I turned on them. I literally turned on them. I went vicious, and I got sacked because of them actions and things like that. So it's not nice. It's not nice being bullied and things like that. Have you been bullied?
I think I was at high school, but I learnt to laugh it off because the more you laughed at them, the less they did it.
Yeah.
And I taught that to my girls as well when they were at school. I said, if anyone says anything vicious to you, just laugh at them because that's all it is, really. It shows them that it's not getting to you, so it's pointless them doing it in the first place.
Well, true. If you are being bullied and you don't want to talk, tell your family. That's the most important. I would honestly say, tell your family if you are being bullied.
As long as it's not family that are actually doing it.
Yeah.
Because some families probably do have a bully in the family that does pick on one more than the others.
Yeah, but you still tell family about it. I mean, I would. If they don't do anything about it, then I go to police. You know what I mean? And that. So, yeah. So tell your friends. Get your support system there and ready to go. That's important to have that support system. It really is. And that. And if you're an adult and you are being bullied at work and that, then you've got to tell somebody. You've got to tell somebody. And yeah, obviously you've got to be careful who you tell at work. But there will be somebody there who will listen, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully help you and things like that. But if you don't get any help or anything like that, you can call Samaritans. And they will talk they should talk you through your options, what you got. With people who are bullying at work, you've only got one option really, in my opinion, and you have to report it to the police, and that's what I would do. Because bullying at work is all wrong. It's wrong for people to bully people in any case. When you hear of like online trolls on YouTube, they're just bullies. That's what they are. The bullies behind a computer screen and things like that.
They don't even use their own names, do they? They
No.
use fake accounts.
Yeah, they use fake accounts and things like that. And they do it all over. You get it on YouTube, you get it on Facebook, and you get it on Instagram.
Any social media.
And you definitely get it on X, because I've had it all on X and things like that. But I mainly had it on YouTube and things like that. But I'm absolutely damned that, I'm not going to get bullied again. No one will bully me again. I'll tell you that for a fact. And Jen can tell you that for a fact, because she knows what I'm like. I mean, one guy said something nasty, in my opinion, to her, and I flipped her. You know what I mean? I flipped. So I'm not going to get bullied ever again. That's never going to happen to me ever again. But if I can help someone not get bullied, if I can help someone trying, who wants to, improve their life and improve the quality of life, then if this video helps one person, I'll be happy. It's as simple as that. But yeah, being bullied, I mean, believe it or not, I've heard of adults being bullied by their own kid. And that's not on. That's definitely not on.
It's
You know?
a way of controlling, isn't it? Like what they say, coercive controlling and stuff. Like if the kid's bullying the parent because it's controlling them what they're doing and stuff.
Yeah. I've known several done that, and I had one of my mates, and he's a very close friend here, and he came to me, and he says, "What do I do?" And he showed me the extent of his bruise. Now I thought it was his partner, and he told me it was his 15-year-old son, and I says, "There's only one thing you can do." So if he keeps doing it, and he is going to keep doing it until you stop him. He says, "What's that?" You're going to have to report it. You either report it to social services or police, or both. Anyway, all right. Well, it did come to an end, because I went round, because I was invited round, and police were there and social services were there, and they were taking away his 15-year-old son. But I've known it to happen, yeah, literally, and unfortunately, his son ended up, going into juvie and things like that, going into what they call, Boston and things like that, and yep, there you go. But I think he came out, he did rebuild with his dad a relationship, but his dad will never forget it. It scars you for life and things like that. And that's what, mainly bullies are like: insecure, the weak, and I think they're bigger than us. And
If you think about it, some bullies are probably kids that were bullied themselves and think that they can do it when they
that's what it is.
They turn into bullies themselves when they get older.
Yeah.
Not saying all of them, but some of them might be.
But that's what it is. I honestly think. I mean, I had one when I was on security at Leeds. I had a boss, call him Mr. Dunkley, and he thought he had the God-given right to come into our office and literally push us around. And he did physically push us around. And we said, "You better stop this, or you're going to get reported." And he says, "Oh, well, I'll report you for bringing stuff into work what you want." I thought, well, we didn't have nothing at work what we shouldn't have had. Some security officers bought in a laptop, but we never did. And he was mouthing. And now, I ended up reporting him, and I did have reported him. He ended up being taken off duty that night. And I told my boss, who employed me, I says, "I'm not putting up with it." I says, "If you think I'm going to work with him," I said, "Oh, well," I says, "if you're going to still employ him, then I'm going. I'm walking." And I did. I walked, because he's still working there today. That's wrong. You know what I mean? He should have been sacked. So 2 of us left, basically, and got other jobs. So that's a quick insight, isn't it? Even security officers get bullied. You know what I mean? It's all wrong. But like what Jen says, bullying can come from young, and if there's nothing's done with it, they'll grow up into an adult bully and things
Exactly.
like that.
It could be that reason, or it could be something to do with the way they've been brought up with their parents.
I don't know.
That's made them into bullies.
I don't know. Because I know my bully, he was brought up decent, and that there was no reason for him to become a bully. And that. But when he told me his excuse, it was a very poor excuse, it really was. It's not my fault that my dad married his mother. Simple as. That's the reason he was bullying me at the time, but it were all wrong. And that. He has come to me. When did he come to me? He came to me in 2017-18 time, and told me that he apologised for doing what he did, but it's a bit too late. But he was insecure. He does have mental health problems and things like that. And a lot of bullies do. They do have mental health problems and they do have insecurities and things like that. Or, like what Jen says, they're being brought up and they're being given a slap. Or you're told what I was told how to treat women by my father, and it's all wrong. And my dad says, oh, well, you just give them a fucking, sorry for swearing, you give them a slap and you shut them up. And it's all wrong. Well, that's what bullies have been through. So their father might have come up and said, oh, well, if you want to shut somebody up, you hit them. And you hit them hard. And you keep doing it. Things like that.
And they just take their problems out on other people.
Yeah. Well, their own insecurities. Like I say, a lot of bullies have got mental health, and they don't know that. They don't even realise that they've got a problem, mental health problem. But they have, in my opinion, on that. You know what I mean? So I've been bullied from school and work and things like that. I was bullied at school from the age of 5 right up to 16. And don't get me wrong, I didn't allow it. But what I did do is I did report it. School did nothing about it at all, really. Nothing. Until I did something. Now, I hit 16, I had enough, basically. He came, he said he's going to beat me up, kick me head in. I grabbed hold of him, and I grabbed hold of him here, and dragged him, and I pushed his head through a glass window, a school glass window, and that. Yeah, I got into trouble for it, but it was self-defence, and I told them this. It's all self-defence, and that. When police came, and police back in 70s or early 80s, they were proper police. You know what I mean? They didn't mess about. They took a statement off me, and then they took a statement off him, and they says, and separately they told me, well, you're free to go. We understand it's self-defence. That's fine. You're free to go. There'll be no further charges. So I went with my mum. My mum was shocked, but I went, and my bully got seriously into big trouble, things like that, with the police, and he had to pay damages for the broken window. You know what I mean? But that was self-defence. How I did that. You know what I mean? It's all wrong. I'm not going to take being bullied. I'm not going to take it. Really take it. Now online bullying is different because you can't see them, but they come in with fake accounts like what Jen says. They've done it on our lives. They've done it on our videos. They say stupid things. Yeah, I've got one on there now. And he's basically saying, "Oh, look at the state of them." Really? You're supposed to be an intelligent human being. You know, say something intelligent, not stupid and dumb. All I said is, well, he's rude, and he is. He really is rude. At the end of the day,
If you've got nothing nice to say,
don't say it.
Don't say nothing at all.
Yeah, don't come onto my channel.
That's what we were brought up with.
Don't come onto my channel or Jen's channel causing trouble, because you get nowhere, and you will get nowhere. You know what I mean? Because we'll just ban you and block you and things like that.
Report you as well.
Yeah, and we will report, and that's what we do. That's what you're supposed to do with bullies. Report them. Please do so. That's the way forward. But if you do need help from the Samaritans, and that, which a lot of people do, there's no shame in talking to them. 116 123. It's 24 hours. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't even close at Christmas. So, if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, please subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon, it all. That will let you know when I'm uploading another video. Please share the video to your friends, to your family, and to other social media. Like Instagram, X, and Facebook. And please use the comment section down below and let me know what you think to this video. I thought I'd do it. You know what I mean? And that. We'll catch you on the next video. And like I say, if you do need help from the Samaritans, 116 123. Please call them. Like I said, they're open 24 hours a day. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.